Jazzy, we're back, mate.
We are back.
How are we?
I'm very good. Yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Lovely.
Another good week, No South Coast this week.
No, we've changed
my
it up.
Fridge was empty, so I had to flog a beer off you.
You did. But
What do we got here?
I brought my trusty little bangers with me, mate. Arguably, no, not even arguably, subjectively the best beer.
Is this your favourite beer?
Objectively, yes.
Whoa.
It's a midi as well, which is surprising.
We had something sent in, just remind me of it right then. What we should do is have a different beer every week.
Yes.
And then have like a board somewhere here, like in the middle.
Oh, yeah?
And it's like ranked every week.
That is such a great idea.
Sort of like if you imagine the Top Gear, like when they do the lap.
Yeah.
And each week they put like a time up.
Okay.
And then at the end of the year, like we can look at it.
Well, we found our solid number one in Little Banger here because that's the S tier.
I don't know.
Number
I'm not
one
sold
ranked.
on it.
You're not sold on it?
It's a 0.9 standard. That's not doing much for me.
Lovely, mate.
That's enough for you, isn't it?
It's absolutely enough for me. You know me with my percent liver, mate. You know how it's going.
Regular stuff. Like us on socials: Insta, Facebook, TikTok. Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yes.
5 stars on Spotify.
Yes, important.
Always important. Market update. 147 hour ago.
Yes.
Have you checked it? I checked it just before.
You're looking at $67.
I got $66.
Nice,
so it's going through the floor.
Execute order 66, they say. But yeah, it's looking like algo is going to drop a little bit further with the rest of the market.
That's not too bad. We still remain committed to our 147 hour giveaway. How was your week?
Good, mate. It's been good. I'm still recovering post-COVID. Not sure exactly what's going on with the immune system. But I've been heavily delving deep into the vitamin supplements.
Really?
Because I'm feeling like there's something lacking there. You're out of here, Chief. You've had your 3 chances and you're gone. But yeah, been delving into the vitamins because I'm just thinking maybe there's missing something here. Maybe my diet's not good enough.
Yep.
So you could probably help me with my diet.
I could.
You could probably be my dietitian.
Yeah, I need to do a recipe book.
Yeah.
And I might sell that.
I would pay so much money for your recipe book because it'd be like chicken schnitzel. Oh, then you got chicken tenders. Then you got chicken nuggets.
The end.
The end. Yeah.
The end.
It's just 3 recipes.
Fried chicken.
But yeah, still recovering post-COVID, but getting ready for the snow next week, which I'm very keen about. I'm going away, going to Buller with the boys and some girls as well.
Yep.
So really looking forward to that. Bought my ski stuff and I've just been wearing it around like casual clothing. Is that acceptable?
I'm just imagining you in the cold. You got a cold by day 2 because you're just always sick and the cold weather it's just not for you.
I don't know. Might have to sort out some alternative transport if I'm home by day 3. But yeah, very keen for that. Look out for some clips coming through of me eating absolute shit on the black run.
Can't wait for that.
Should be good. What about you, mate?
Had a quiet week. Actually, no. I got pretty pissed last night.
Yeah, you did.
That always happens.
Not again.
KFC upped their prices again.
Did they?
Yeah.
Is that on your mind? Is that on the forefront of your...
I just wanted to get that off my chest
Got
real
pissed. KFC raised their prices. I did see that, mate. It's a bit atrocious.
Apparently, it's the 3rd time this year they've put their prices up.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. No, not kidding.
Someone needs to call the Colonel ASAP because that man would be rolling in his grave. Is he dead? Yeah, I think he's dead. He came out with it
was like 100 years ago, wasn't it?
When he was 67 or something,
yeah.
which is a tribute to him, but fuck me.
Another thing I did for this week, I went for a beer and I went to the Red Line Hotel.
Yes.
That's in Elizabeth.
Yep.
And I go in there. I'd never been there before. I didn't really know I was in there.
Mm-hmm.
They pour me a beer, right? That'll be $5.
Sorry?
Yeah. How long gone are the days of $5 beers, I thought.
That is strictly reserved for, I don't know, club functions and,
How often do you just go to the pub these days and it just turns out to be
beer.
$9.50?
Yeah, ridiculous.
That's what I was paying last night.
Ridiculous.
I was on the Pirate Lice at the footy function.
$9?
$9.
Fuck me, you can get 2 beers for that.
There was one of the workers who didn't really know it was supposed to be $9, so they were giving them to me for $7.
That's not too bad.
Not to rat her out or anything, but
back to your point.
If you're listening.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I think we just need to respect these venues that are doing the $5 pints and reject this modern world that is trying to make normal the $9 beers. It is not normal.
Embrace tradition, reject modernity. At the Red Lion Hotel. Get down there. Lovely little venue, that.
Remember last week we were talking about how bad you're the worst driver on the podcast.
I am.
By far.
Subjectively.
But no,
I
yeah,
think I'm the
subjective.
best.
No.
But everyone else thinks I'm.
You remember you had four speeding fines, 3 dangerous driving fines.
Yeah.
Your car got crushed.
Yeah, that did happen.
About 22 parking fines.
In the vicinity, yes.
Yeah. So I don't want the people of Adelaide driving on the same roads as you.
Okay.
It's just, it's not good enough.
All right.
So what I want to do, would you be prepared to sit a driving test
Sure.
for your Heaps About Nothing license?
Yeah. All right. Just a quick side note. Me and licenses don't have a great relationship. In year 3, I wasn't allowed my pen license because my handwriting was too bad. And then clearly I've got my driver's license out of a cereal box, mate. So I'll be happy to have a gander at what you've got.
So what I want us to do
Which
one
is
day,
good. Yeah.
we're going to go out,
Okay.
we're going to do a bit of filming,
Okay.
and we're going to make you into a better driver.
And you're my instructor, are you?
Yeah, I'm the instructor.
Okay,
I would
alright,
be
this is
dressing
gonna
up.
be-
So
Yeah.
so here's the 3 tests I wanted you to put you through.
Okay.
Because you're telling me about your 22 parking fines in 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so test 1, I just want to see if you can just park into a park. A nice, one of the first ones you do on
Just
your
straight
test. You're driving along, bang, turn in. Have the cones set out.
Okay.
Because I reckon you, like, under pressure,
Yeah.
you'll just absolutely, like,
Just blitz it.
start having a fucking panic
you
attack.
think I'll do no good?
No, I reckon
Oh.
you'll just drive straight into, like, a car.
Mistake the accelerator.
How good are you parking?
I'm alright.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you reckon
alright.
you reckon just the basic left hand into a car park.
Easily.
So then we'll go on to number 2. How's your parallel park?
Look, could be better. Few dings and dents on the front and rear bumpers from failed attempts. May have had an appointment with the Stobie pole at one stage in the city,
Yep.
holding up traffic and whatnot.
You
but
reversed into a Stobie bowl.
I went forward into it. So the
Forward?
way that I
How?
was looking, because I don't know, mate.
No,
Just
talk me
life
through it.
goes
Talk
on.
me through it.
Life goes on. When you're in a manual, this is when I was first trying to drive a manual, and it was
Yeah.
a bit jumpy,
Yeah,
and I bunny hopped into the
And you thought you went backwards and you went forwards.
yeah, which was interesting. It was really interesting. It was a learning experience.
So that's
I take it on the chin.
so that's number 2. We'll have the cones set out.
Okay.
You'll reverse parallel, hopefully into the cones, and we all have a good laugh.
Yeah. Okay.
And number 3, reversing a trailer.
Oh fuck me. No. Alright, I'm refusing the driving lesson now. I can't do it. There's no way I'm reversing a trailer.
If you get 3 out of 3, I will personally hand you your
License.
Heaps About Nothing license,
Fuck.
and you only get 1 crack
At the
at
trailer.
doing each.
Shit.
So there's no backwards, forwards. It's
Okay.
one clean motion.
One clean
And
motion.
the first one, you sort of drive straight in,
Okay.
no reversing out and straightening up.
Yep.
The second one, the parallel, straight in,
Reverse
forward,
and then up.
up, and then where it lies, that's it.
Alright.
And there's a trailer test that I found for people who got like caravans and stuff.
Okay.
And you got to like reverse that back, and then sort of like to a little bit of a turn, and then reverse back into the set of cones.
That's a nightmare. That is a
I
genuine
know
nightmare.
you'd absolutely hate this.
I'm gonna generally jackknife. Is that what it's called? Jackknifing the thing?
Yeah,
When it's like
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, like a V
It's
shape.
just jumping on itself.
Oh, watch out for that.
I knew you'd hate this.
Are we getting an audience down there?
Nah,
Is that what's happening? Or it's just me?
I
and
might
you?
need to get someone to help film, and we got some new mics this week, so
We do
might,
get some new
we'll
mics, yeah.
test them out. Have
Yeah.
a few cameras set up,
Roaming
and,
Toddy and Jazz.
and I'll make up a nice Heaps About Nothing license.
Can I have? Is it A4 size laminated?
It can be whatever you want it to be, mate.
Yeah, A4
And
laminated.
if you can successfully do these 3 tasks,
Mm.
I will let you back on to the northern suburbs roads
You do realise I have to drive home after this.
illegally, but you shouldn't
Yeah.
be able to. But you should.
Okay.
I'm not happy sending you out there, but you have to.
Right. Okay. All right. Well,
But
I'm happy
if
to
you do
that.
this, you can prove you're competent.
All right, I'm happy to do that, mate. I'm ready to take on the challenge for the people. Give things that I've never tried a go.
What
Reverse-
driving good?
Making some confident choices in my driving. No, okay, I'll prove the haters wrong, as I normally do. Speaking of haters,
Yeah.
just a quick side note. You copping a bit of flack on TikTok for your shorts. someone said put some fucking shorts on, and I've read some other
sit like
comments.
these, they go up heaps high,
Yeah,
and it looks
yeah.
like they're just sitting in the undies.
Fit it in a thigh, and someone, I can't remember the name, I reckon it was like user 10524.
Yeah, they've always got the best comments.
He's hit you with the fucking put some
fucking pants on.
So, sorry user, but
I'm not.
he's got no pants
We
on.
might do an undies episode.
Undies app? Yeah, that would go alright actually. Fuck me. Alright. Well, we're going to go back into another staple. It's going to be Facebook Marketplace.
Whoa.
So play the Sting, Jazzy.
Play the Sting, Jazzy.
This ep, Todd, I wanted to hone in on a theme. And I couldn't really think of a good theme. But I was watching the D's versus the Crows last night, and I thought, fuck, some of the creatures in the crowd at the Adelaide Oval down there, they were getting excited, Toddy. So I thought, why not the Camry Crows memorabilia edition of Facebook Marketplace?
Whoa.
So, as normal.
There's a fair bit of it on Facebook Marketplace.
That's
isn't
right.
there?
Vibe-based system here. So
Did you know we put up a poll, and this is the favourite segment?
Game favourite. That's why I thought I'd bring it back.
From the fans.
So, as we know, I show you a photo. You try and guess how much it's worth.
Yeah.
And I read you the description and whatnot, and we go from there.
Okay.
So, your first item. When you first look at this, can you tell me what you think?
Oh, is that a Adelaide Crows money box?
No. It is a port holder in the shape of a footy. So it has port in it.
Oh,
It's got a cork on the top.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's obviously it says back to back.
Yeah.
97, 98. So it's obviously a Premiership edition.
Premiership edition.
Jeez.
Very limited. So I'll read you the description.
Yeah.
Adelaide Crows, 1997, 1998 Premiership ceramic port footy.
Whoa.
Right?
Ceramic footy.
Listen to this. Still has half its port left. Now, you would never see a port inside an Adelaide Crows footy ever, Port Adelaide, but there's some port left in there.
Port in the Crows.
Port in the Crows.
Okay.
I was about to say the price then, but I won't do you. Pick up either Christie's Downs, Green Acres, or Adelaide CBD, and willing to post for extra. Nice guy.
Post some port.
You post some port in a ceramic Adelaide
That'll
footy.
just smash.
Now, I'll give you another look.
All right.
How much do you reckon this is worth?
So,
Looking premium.
looking premium.
What the fuck is that
Usually
going
when
to
you
taste
buy
like?
alcohol from it's like a celebratory thing,
Yeah.
you don't open it.
And he's gone, you know what, I'll drink
He's
half
had
and I'll leave half.
one night where he's gone, fuck, I'm thirsty. I got no beers in the fridge, but I do have that 97, 98 porcelain port holder.
In the shape of a footy. How do you pour that? What's he doing there? How's he pouring it? Have a think, mate. Have a think.
So where are they from? Green Acres.
Green Acres, yeah. Christie's, Adelaide CBD.
I'm going to say $100.
I'm going to give you that. 110.
Whoa,
110
there we go.
bucks. So if anyone's looking for a bargain, you've run out of
There's a
some drinks,
bargain.
you want to collect this item, definitely go pick
So
that up.
how many you got here?
I've got three,
You got
by the way.
three,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's
So we'll keep it short, sharp, and then you can come back
very
next
nice.
week and we'll test
Very
it out.
nice, very nice.
Next one, sticking with the Camry's theme, mate. I'll give you a look. It's a bit of a sign. You want to read it out for the people?
It's a it's a sign that you'd find down the street, but it's a parody. No standing
A
anytime.
Weirdo Yankovic version or something.
Except Crow supporters. Warning: offending vehicles will be clamped or towed away.
So, bit of a gag, bit of a funny one from the
Yeah,
Camry
we're
supporters there.
very funny.
Very, very funny. Crow's no standing sign. No standing except Crow supporters sign. That's literally the description.
Yeah.
Pick up Salisbury North.
Salisbury North.
So you can imagine this bloke's desperate for a bit of coin. And how much do you reckon? Well, you're selling your
Yeah,
Camry's
you're
no
selling
standing
your-
sign. Come on, mate.
I want to say he shouldn't be asking any more than $15.
It's 10. And I'm
That's
not
15.
going to give you
Nah,
that. Yeah, I'm not going to give you that, unfortunately. But yeah, $10. So if you want, I don't know, something for the man cave.
It'd be rough.
If you're a big Camry supporter, then get around it. This is the big ticket item, okay?
So this is the one.
This is the one that you really want to get. And this might trip you up. So I'm going to give you a look.
Oh. Uh-oh. This is a membership pack for
They're fucking giving
this
it away.
year.
Yeah, for this year. So someone's looked at the Camry Crows
And going, geez, they're no good.
and they're thinking, fuck me, I'm getting off now. Now, they want to sell this, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a 2022 adult silver membership.
Silver.
Available for full 2022 season only. Bay 135 Row R in Minleton. Where the fuck is that?
Minleton, that's York's. I think.
York's. Okay, so they're pretty
Maybe.
far away, which
No,
might
be wrong.
explain
Might
why.
be dead wrong.
But goodness me, they want to get rid of it.
So how many? What round are we in?
We're in round.
It's about like round 12 or
12?
something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Probably not. So what?
Who knows?
Maybe they have 5-6 games left.
Yeah.
5.
Thrilling games, mind you.
I reckon Silver. They're going to be giving it away for
Is it Camrys?
Camrys. Silver, you said?
Silver. Minleton.
I'm going to say $80.
You're far off. $485.
What?
$485. So
What?
now
There's
this
only
seller,
a handful of games. Is there anything else that comes with it?
No, that's it. You get a scarf, you get a key ring, you get a badge. I'm assuming that is.
How long has it been up for? Could it have been up at the start of the year?
Listed 16 weeks ago. Now an oversight by me there. A bit of an oversight by me. I didn't think about checking that, but you were way off. So you're dead wrong.
Hang on.
You got 1 out of 3.
Surely there's like some mathematic we can do to like what would that be equivalent to now?
So
It still wouldn't be.
how many rounds? 21. No, I'm not giving it to you, mate. No, don't even try and weasel your way out. That is
You absolute flog.
seriously. No, sorry, I have to switch you up there, but seriously, $485.
That would have been funny though if they were just giving it away now.
If they were giving it away
for $485 in July.
Absolutely unreal, mate. Unreal. What are they thinking? Yeah, Camry supported something else. Like I said, see him in the crowd.
No, that's all
Unreal.
good. That's all good. Another since we're bringing back segments.
Yes.
One we didn't do last week. Toddy's 5-1.
Yeah, a fan favorite,
Fan favorite. TikTok favorite.
TikTok favorite.
Views just coming in all sorts.
Left,
right, and centre.
Speaking of which, last week Kitch got a bit TikTok famous, didn't he? His story with the dart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something. I'll bring that up later. There's
Not
something to
bad.
go with that.
Yeah.
We did. Where is it? Lost it. So in the past, we did the alcohol, did gambling, and we did a bit of sports stars. So
What you got this week?
I wanted to bring it back to more deadbeat activity.
Perfect. Which is what we're all about here,
Yeah.
mate. 'Cause
We are
literally
just. This is the podcast for deadbeats.
That's right.
So I've got the top 5 countries by cocaine use.
Perfect. Substance abuse.
So
This
as
is
I
what we
said, we
want.
did alcohol, did gambling. So now this is the degenerate holy trinity.
Okay.
Number 3. So this is based on percentage of youth and adult population that has used it in the past 12 months.
Okay. Am I having a guess?
Yeah.
Having a guess for 5?
5.
All right. So I'll go. Wait, sorry. Say that first bit again. Okay. Population
Percentage of the population
using the substance.
in the past 12
Okay,
months. It
I'm
doesn't
gonna-
really matter.
I'm
It's
gonna
just
go-
pick 5 countries.
I want to say Australia because we love a bit of the devil's dandruff. But I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Australia. I'll go US, UK. I want to say Colombia. That's where it's from. So surely they got to use it.
So I'll let you do it again. The UK isn't counted as UK. There might be a couple of individual countries.
Okay, I'll go.
So
I'll go England, Ireland,
Okay, so
And
you want
then
Australia,
Colombia.
USA, England, Ireland,
Colombia. Yeah.
I can reveal. This is probably your best you've done yet. It's 3 out of 5.
Not bad. I will take
3
that.
out of 5.
Can't wait to see where we land. Everyone's gonna be like, I'm bumping that average up on TikTok, like getting around.
So number 5 of the biggest sniffers in the world,
the Sniffers.
Scotland.
Scotland. They
Two,
love it.
2.34% of the population have used it in the past 12 months.
Wowee. What's going on down there? They got nothing else to do they? It's cold.
That's what
They
you
got
said about
footy.
the alcohol one, and you got absolutely abused by some
did
Czech
I?
people.
Oh, sorry. Well, just, reduce the alcohol consumption. I don't know. Find something else to do. It was very
exactly.
cheap there, though. It's very cheap, yeah.
What,
yeah.
Coke or beer?
No, the
Oh,
beer. The
beer.
beer. I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm saying the beer in the Czech is very cheap. Anyway,
Number 4,
yes.
Australia.
Perfect.
You've got it
Now,
right.
We need to bump those numbers up, Australia, because I tell you what, we're number 1 for gambling. Our beer consumption is way down, and now you're telling me that our
Yeah, so we're back on the list after we missed out on the beer top 5.
Yeah.
The beer consumption.
so we're 4th, which is okay.
Good to see Australia back up on the
Yeah,
back
on the
with
charts.
the degenerates.
That's right. That's right. Convict nation, mate.
So that Australia was 2.6% of the population.
Not bad. Not bad. We can do better.
Number 3, sorry. USA.
Yeah.
2.9% of their population.
The old bald eagle. Freedom, baby.
So they lead drug deaths by double of
Yeah.
the second place.
They love the smack, don't they? They love just having a hit, having a hit in anything. Like they're all about just absolutely abuse and substances, and I love
Like
it.
I went to America and you just like you drive down the street and you just see like these like bums just like whacked out.
Whacked, man.
Like,
yeah. Oh, it's sad to see, but yeah, it's the
it
system
is
that
what
they're
it
in.
is. So they were at 2.9%.
Yeah, far
I
out.
did mention that.
That's
Number
huge.
2, England.
Yep.
England are up there.
Huge,
Good on 'em.
huge drug culture.
3.5%.
Yep. Lovely.
You could just imagine that.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise you, does it?
Doesn't surprise me at all. It's cheap, massive drug culture. Mate, what's not to love?
And
Or hate.
also, Wales is counted in England's
Okay, fair.
numbers for some reason.
Fair.
Number 1, biggest coke users in the world. Albania.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Where is Albania?
in Eastern Europe.
Eastern Europe. What is the meaning
know,
behind
so
this?
So,
so random.
so second was England,
Yeah.
3.5%
Yeah.
of the population. Number 1, Albania, 5.91%.
Everyone over there is getting smacked in Albania. What are they doing? Everyone is just like absolutely off their chops the whole time.
So you just must be just walking down the street and just everyone's just
1 in 20
Whacked.
people are whacked.
yeah.
That is seriously concerning. Albanians, let us know what is going
If
on.
you're
over there.
Albanian,
Is it cheap?
what's going on over there?
Is it just something you do?
Let us know.
You know what I mean? What? Honestly.
But what I found this one interesting was, like you said it before, Colombia is like known for their coke capital of the
Exportation.
world.
Yeah.
33rd on this list.
Wow.
So maybe they just make it and just sell it.
They don't shit where they eat, Toddy.
They're just smart enough not to snort it.
That's right. You never don't get high on your own supply.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah.
They're all about.
So they only have 0.7% of their population.
0.7. That's not too bad.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
33rd. I don't know. I found that surprising.
I don't know. That makes you think, doesn't it?
About what?
What are they doing?
Yeah.
Colombia, what is there to do
Colombia.
over there? And then you think
I don't
Albania, you know, I don't know.
Is what it is.
Find another hobby.
Let's crack into Jersey sport.
Jersey sport. Play the sting. I'm not going to say my usual line. It's been a big week because
Because it
I
hasn't.
had someone pull. It has been a big week.
Oh, has
It's
it?
always been a big week.
Oh,
But I had someone pull me up on it, and I haven't been able to think of another segue into my sport.
Yeah.
So it's been a moderate week
Yeah.
of sport. Let me just go my book quickly. We'll start with the AFL. Hot Pies. They're back.
Are they?
They got a big win over the Suns.
I've been watching a record low amount of AFL.
Have you?
you?
Well, lucky I've got the sports segment and you don't, mate, because the Hot Pies are back. Jack Ginnivan, Young King.
Who'd they beat?
They beat the Suns.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they made a
When
big,
was that?
last night. They made a big...
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They made... This...
I was blind last
No,
night.
Yeah, I know you were blind. This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. This is what I'm on top
Yeah,
of,
okay.
mate.
Oh,
Informing the public. This is where they get their
Yeah,
sports
yeah.
from. Hot Pies, they're back. D Street strong for the Camrys last night. Watched that game. Petrarca was having a field day. Benny Brown, not sure what he's doing. Longhead Yahoo, but they're fucking D's. They're too strong. And the Dons, your team.
Oh, they're back.
Are they back?
Yeah, they're back.
Yeah, you're going to back them in?
Do you know why they won? They
Why is
beat
that?
Sydney, right?
Yeah.
You said last week on the show, Sydney are going to win the flag, and now they lose to Essendon, one of the most dog shit teams in the AFL.
They get rolled by the Dons.
Your tips are just getting worse and worse,
Hey,
which is
hey.
something we'll touch on after.
Yeah, we're going to touch on that?
Yeah,
All
we'll
right,
touch
I won't
on
bring
that.
that up just yet. But yes, I did kind of jinx the Swannies there. But I still think they're going to come good for finals, mate. I think they're going to be really strong in September. Now, F1, very interesting quality. Did you watch it?
Oh, yeah, no.
No? Okay.
I was I
Don't
told
worry.
you.
I got you covered.
Yeah,
mate.
this is why you come here, mate.
She was wet. She was very wet down there at Silverstone.
Yeah.
Carlos Sainz taking P1. Now, I've tipped Max, and so the race is on tonight at 11:30. Hazel tipped the rest of the field. Now, I'm a little bit concerned for
nervous.
Max because I'm just not sure how he's going to go, but we'll see.
We'll see.
I honestly reckon if I was going to pick again and you asked me last week, I reckon Hamilton's a chance.
Whoa,
Louis.
there's something. Mark that in your diaries.
Thanks for that. Moving on.
Where did he was fifth, wasn't he?
Fifth. Yes, he did
Okay.
qualify
So we'll
fifth.
find out that tonight.
We'll see how we go.
We do record this on a Sunday afternoon.
Off to the boring sports cricket. Australia won by 10 wicket against Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Yep, good on
Sick.
them. Well done. But you forget about cricket unless it's the Ashes, don't you? Unless it's in summer.
How hard is it to watch cricket that's not in Australia?
It's
It's a different vibe.
I don't
it's
like
it's a
it.
different sport.
It's the
if we did a test here, like I'd
Yeah.
just sit there and watch every ball of it. And
Yeah.
then they go away to like Sri Lanka and I'm like, fuck. fuck, this is
I hate
boring.
looking at the TV.
It's just so-
Like, who's
everything's ugly.
Yeah,
like-
it's ugly. It's
No,
ugly.
it's just-
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Toddy. We'll kick in a local sports heroes. How'd you go on the weekend?
Cop the L.
You do cop the L. How many goals did you kick?
Kick one.
You flat track bully.
What?
You are a flat track bully, mate.
What's wrong with kicking one?
GC, I heard you got nullified early
What do you mean?
by a young man.
Nullified. What's that mean?
Nullified. You're a full forward. He was all
Nullified
over
would
your
mean I
leg.
kick 0.
No.
How'd you go today?
We won 6-3. Huge
No
game.
wonder you're bringing it up.
Yeah, exactly.
You only
right.
want to talk about local sport when you win.
No, 6-3. We got a great win. I was back in the thirds this week. Good to be back.
So, you got promoted.
Got
No
promoted.
D grade this week.
No D grade for me
Up
this
to
week.
C grade.
Plain C grade.
Yeah,
Back
okay.
with the boys. It was lovely to see. Good to be back with the boys. Local sports heroes this week. I'm gonna start nominating, people, and I want other people to send in. If you see someone embodying the local sports heroes, which is they might not be too good, but they're definitely having a crack. A bit like me and you, Toddy. We always have a crack. Playing your sport of choice and then voting yourself best on. How do you feel about that? A young man at the soccer club.
How can you? What do you vote for? Best
No. So it was he was screenshotted in a Snapchat chat saying, "Look, if I was to give the points out, I reckon I would have been man of the match." A young man also goes by the name of Jared at the club.
You?
No, it wasn't me. It definitely was not me, mate. But he's voted himself best on, and he had a bit of a stinker.
So you can think that sort of stuff in your head, but you don't
That's
go
right. You
around
never, ever
in a
say it.
screenshotable situation.
You never ever say it. So he's my local sports hero of the week, embodying the values there,
That's
which is
okay.
great. Just something I wanted to touch on quickly. Gaelic football.
Yep.
Now, this was brought to my attention last week, I think. I have never heard of this sport ever.
I
I'm
could
sorry,
not-
Irish people. I'm sorry.
I could not believe that you had never heard of it. I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
What?
Okay, to the Ireland fans.
So you
Irish
never
people.
saw like the Australia Ireland, the international rules thing, which is like
What
a blend
the fuck
of,
is Gaelic football?
which is like a blend of Gaelic and AFL. You'd never seen that.
What is it? What is it? I watched a few highlights of the sport.
Looks
It's
sick.
soccer, rugby, and football
Yeah, it
mixed
looks
into
sick.
one. It is just, I don't know.
I
It
heard
looks great.
I heard you're gonna be playing this summer.
Apparently, I'm going to give it a go. Now, this will be interesting.
I'll make sure I get a camera down there.
This will be
definitely.
interesting because, as you know, I'm 40 kilos soaking wet. The Irish boys, they're big, beefy boys. All right, so they're going to throw me around a bit.
Maybe
but
you can use your speed, just go in and under.
I don't have speed either, mate.
Oh,
Don't have
no.
speed. But yeah, Gaelic football. Send me some footage of that because fuck me, what is that sport? Absolutely crazy. But yeah, that's
It's all
Jazzy's
good.
sport for this week. Jazzy's sport.
Have you ever played cricket? Did you play cricket as a junior?
Yeah, I played for my primary school, and I used to bat 8th and not bowl. So, where's this going?
I just had a story I thought about playing cricket. I thought I'd just back it on to Jazzy Sport. It was the last game of cricket I played. Someone brought it to my attention
Yeah.
this week. How senior cricket works these days is no one really wants to play.
No.
So what they do to get people to play is they send people down to the pub on Friday nights and Saturday nights.
Right.
Real cheeky stuff is what they do.
Don't tell me this is where this is going.
And they just go around pretending to be on the beers, but then they just go and sign people up to play cricket the next day.
I hate that a lot.
So they just go, what are you doing tomorrow? And then because
Yeah.
you're drunk, you go, yeah, I'll come out and play cricket.
Yeah.
So this used to happen like every Friday night.
Okay.
At the it'd be like exchange or the Kinger.
Yeah.
And then there'd be cricketers down there ready to pounce to sign people up to play D grade the next morning.
What
and
is
you'd
ro-
go, yes, that was a sick idea.
Oh my.
Anyway, so this
fucking
happened to
God.
me. This will be a couple of years ago. This is my last game of cricket, I think.
Okay.
And he goes, yeah, we'll play tomorrow. So anyway, I wake up. First thing I think is, fuck, I gotta play cricket today.
You signed on the dotted
Yeah.
line, did you?
Yeah.
You signed it.
Because that's what you say. That's a great idea. Anyway,
Oh, God.
so we go out to Dublin,
Oh, yeah.
middle of nowhere.
People that don't know, yeah, that's a while away.
And they're like, there's an absolute shithole oval.
Yeah, fuck
Start
me.
warming up. I'm like listening to the races. I'm like, I do not want to be here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I go to put my pants on, and I pull a muscle in my back.
Oh, come on, mate. Seriously.
and,
Yeah.
and pulled a muscle putting my pants on. And these boys are absolutely just tearing off at me like, you absolute...
Fire out.
How have you ever heard of a man wrecked pulling a back, putting pants on.
Well, that's what happens.
And then I had to go. What?
How old were you?
This
This
is
time?
2 years ago. This was my last ever cricket game.
So you're still a spring chicken. You're like still in your youth.
Yeah, and I pushed my back out, putting pants on. And then had to go out and stand in the field and whinged for 4 hours while they batted all day. Yeah. And I just hobbled around, the most useless sub-in player of all time.
Where'd you field?
Wherever they could hide me, at like gully, and I'm just it got one with the edge down. I'm just like hobbling around, like with my pulled back.
Mate, that's shocking. Now,
so that was the time I pulled my back, putting pants on.
This is something for you next time that something like that happens. Think back to your horoscopes, mate. That's a sign from the universe for you to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
All right, seriously. The fucking cricketers like Mormons. Trying to spread the word, the good word of bat and ball, mate. We don't want to play it. Don't want to give up my Saturdays to stand out in the field. This is what I used to hate.
Park cricket, good in theory, horrible in reality.
Horrible in execution. Just everything about it. Standing in the dead heat of summer for fucking 6 to 8 hours. I don't know how people do it. It's generally a death sentence.
The other thing I quickly wanted to touch on, Hazel's tips last week.
Yes.
If I planned this better, I would have had it all wrapped up this week. But we kind of stuffed it up.
No, that's okay.
So we had the State of Origin.
Yep. Now, my Maroons, which is a term I've just learned, by the way, because I did a bit of research on the State of Origin. They stink. So
we had State of Origin. You tipped New South Wales. No,
I tipped Queensland.
No.
Oh, Queensland won?
No, they lost.
Yeah, so I tipped Queensland.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I lost it. Yeah. Easy, mate. I'll carry you, so don't worry about it. Yeah.
So I must have wrote the wrong one down here for some reason. So yeah, New South Wales won. So Hazel won that. You tipped Queensland.
So I went down 1-0 early, which
was
not great.
I thought, geez, this is going to be good.
Wasn't great.
Jared's going to get absolutely towed by my dog in sports tipping. But then you brought it back. Lions versus Dogs in the AFL. You tipped the Lions at home.
Yep.
Good move.
Unstoppable.
1-1.
Yep.
And then the next morning, there was NHL, Avalanche versus Lightning. You tipped the Avalanche.
I did.
And they won.
Perfect.
So you're going 2-1 up.
Nice.
And then last night, we had the J-League, Sagan Tosu versus Vissel Kobe. But you both tipped Vissel Kobe. So it's 2-1 going into the last.
Oh, so they lost today?
No, they won.
Oh, they won?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
But you both tipped them.
Right. Okay.
So it's 2-1 going into the last one. You have Max Verstappen in the F1.
Oh, fuck.
Hazel has 19 other drivers. She has the field.
She has the odds on me.
She can tie it up tonight.
Now, what happens if it goes to a tiebreaker? Have you thought about
that? We'll do it again.
Do another one.
A few weeks down the track.
Because I reckon that was a great idea because she's punching well above her weight, which is great. But gee whiz, I'm not liking my odds. And if I was going to go again, I'm going to go Hamilton. Because I think he's too good on his own day.
You fucking can't.
I know. I'm a fuck up.
All right.
So, but it's fine. It's fine.
That's all good.
I'm backing myself in.
Now, if you want to get in touch with us, you can always do so. Best way is probably Instagram.
Yeah.
We've got an email. You can email us there. But
you can email us.
heapsaboutnothing@gmail.com.
Yeah.
You can't really get a hold of Jared because he doesn't have social media for some reason.
Yes.
We won't go into that today.
For good reasons.
We had a few good ones this week. Or, of course, you can abuse us on TikTok comments. That's always good.
That's my favourite reading TikTok comments.
This is a comment that I thought I'd bring up because I thought it was fucking the biggest big brain move that I have heard in a while.
I think I've seen this one, but yeah.
So this was obviously on the video where Dad was I was talking about Dad. What did he do? I forgot.
He was having a dart, but you.
Oh yeah, he blamed me and he said I was smoking.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I asked the question on TikTok: what does anything happen similar to anyone? And this person goes, "My dad giving me a sip of whiskey, so if he got pulled over, he'd tell the cop to breatho him as well, because clearly the machine's faulty."
That is huge IQ play. Now I saw this on TikTok as well, and I went, "Surely that can't be happening like breath testing as well." But they would have. They definitely would have back in the day. Yeah. You know, if he's like, "Oh, we'll try him because I haven't had any drinks." Because
the kid can't be blind. Oh, it must be broken. Fucking off you go.
The cop will be thinking, "Oh, all right, mate. Like, here's an easy ticket." No,
sir.
Huge brain move. I love that. I love it.
Next we had, so I love that. So next we had one on the Insta. It's from Emily. This is regarding nicknames.
Oh, yeah.
Here's some interesting high school lingo I've heard this week. Might be something for your pod. A high school teacher told me this week these kids were calling a girl Red Rooster.
What?
And when the teacher asked why, they told her because no one likes Red Rooster.
Oh, come on now. That is extremely... No. I don't agree with that because we love Red Rooster on the show, Toddy, and we embody...
Poor girl.
Yeah, that's
Red
shocking.
Rooster.
I thought it was going to go down the route of like her hair being red, and it's like...
Just like a ranger. Red Rooster.
But why call it...
no one likes Red Rooster.
That's shocking.
What's some of the worst nicknames you've heard of?
Well, I'll tell you what, because I had some written down here because I was going to bring it in as well. I've got a few names and then I've got the origin stories.
Yep.
So we'll start with one. We've got my name down at the club. Do you want to know what it is?
Oh, I don't think I've heard this.
You haven't heard this?
What's your nickname at the club?
The boys down at the club call me Gob.
Gob?
Gob. Or Gobby. They call me Gobby. Now, I won't delve into the backstory of that one.
I'm not sure if I want to know why they call you Gobby.
Now, I'll leave that to the viewer's imagination and the route that you want to take it. But my name down at the club's Gobby.
Yeah.
Or Gob. Now, we've got Susie in there. Susie is a good friend of mine from back in the day. Shout out Braden if you're listening. He wore a shirt to training that said Swiss on the back. It was SUISSE. And it was under 15s. And we just thought, why are you wearing a shirt with Susie on the back? So it was Susie. It was Susie from when he was 14. And I reckon they still call him Susie to this day. And it got spread like wildfire. And it was just the name.
I'd never heard that origin story. I
did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, so that's what it was. He wore a red shirt with Swiss on the back, and we thought it was Susie.
Yep.
So it was Susie from then on. Next one, Empire State Building. Now, a bit of a long one, not really a nickname, but that's just a tall timber.
What? Empire State Building?
Empire State Building.
For who?
There's a tall timber at the club, Jasper.
Yeah.
We call him, he's about 6'6", he's a big boy. We call him Empire State Building.
That's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
So what, every time you see him, you go, hello, Empire State Building?
Yeah, greeting by his formal name, which is great. Now, this is my favourite nickname I think I've ever heard in my entire life, the Barometer. I think that is absolutely elite nickname.
Who gets called that?
Another good mate down at the club, Will Collis.
Everyone's got a nickname down at your club.
Yeah, literally everyone has a nickname. We've got another one, Hands. We call him a bloke Hands, JM. Shout out to JM.
Why is he Hands?
Because when he loses the ball... If he loses the ball, these ones come out grabbing the skull. And it's absolutely elite. So we call him Hands. Shout out to JM. He's a great friend of mine, great friend of the podcast. But yeah, the Barometer for Mr. Will Collis down there at the club. I think that is the best. I think it's so good.
The best ones are when people give themselves a nickname.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I have been a victim of that before.
Have you given yourself a nickname?
The Glue Guy. Do you remember the Glue Guy?
I used to call you Glue.
Glue, because I used to hold the friendship group together, which was great.
Now you tear it apart because you're just a horrible person.
Yeah, I'm a dog bloke.
Have you had any others?
No, they're the only ones that I've had written down. I can't really think of anymore.
I get called Zans.
Yeah.
Which you used to say on the pod.
And everyone was like, who the fuck is that? But it's because of Stansborough stands Zans.
I think it came from an Xbox gamer tag.
That's right.
And then the other one also comes from Xbox, Belgian
Beetle. The Rocket
League. Because I used to have a little flag on my car that was Belgian.
The Belgian Beetle, I forgot about that one. Belgian virus.
And then we got our mate who's called himself Lambo.
Brady Lambo. Great friend of the show. By the way, Lambo stopped at my house before the pod. And I bought a phone off of him.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I love Lambo so much, man. He's he's a legend. He's absolute legend. But yeah, dictating himself Lambo. Who's the bloke that plays in Richmond? Lambert.
At least, Lambert.
Yeah.
At least his name actually says Lambert, so he can call himself Lambert.
But Brady Danks calls himself Brady Lambo. And it's fucking hilarious. Oh, it is so good.
I was at his Friday night. And we're watching Jerry Springer. It's so funny.
You're not the father.
Have you watched Jerry Springer? Have you actually sat down and watched it?
Yeah. You know when they start boxing on, the security guard just kind of let him go? Oh, man. It's so good. Oh, Brady Lambo. That is elite. That's actually elite.
The last one that came through in our mailbag. Oh, yeah. So if you got any other nicknames... Yeah. Send them in. We can read them out.
Please send them through. I want to hear the best ones. If you have any better than the Barometer, I want to hear about it.
And last one, guess what we've got? A session confession.
Oh, it's been a while. Yeah.
So if you don't remember, because it's been so long ago, we just get people to send in their best stories from on the piss.
Yeah.
And
we
have
these.
one.
Yeah, I love these. Hit me with it.
All right. I'm a bit late to the show and only up on Ep 6.
That's all right.
So he's coming through. That's all right. So he's up to the session confessions.
Yeah.
So he'll get a rude shock when we don't do any for 15 weeks.
Yeah, he's like, wait a minute.
Now, me and a couple of mates went to a rodeo in Redland Bay
Okay.
5+ years ago and had more than enough to drink to not remember shit.
Yeah.
Good night was good, but woke up the next day not knowing how we got home, nor how we had a fresh carton each in bed with us.
Fresh carton.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Turns out someone at the rodeo had broke the lock on the cold room,
Oh,
and we noticed, so we helped ourselves apparently.
wow.
But it gets better. One of the mates posted something on Facebook, and we had the cops turn up the day after. Never post stuff on Facebook, but you still.
You stupid. You stupid boy.
I don't remember doing it, but they had me on camera, so I couldn't deny it.
Fair.
Long story short, I had to go to court and pay $28 for the Jim Beam carton I took.
That's a discount and your time. You know what I mean?
$28, that's
For
pretty
a
cheap.
carton of Jimmy's.
So if you only get... How much is a carton of Jim Beam usually worth?
Like 60, 70, depending if you get like the
So the moral of the
sort you
story
get.
is if you start stealing stuff, you get a 50% off.
Start flogging, mate. That's
I do
good
that.
though. That's
And he
great.
says, P.S., 28 years old and haven't had a drink for 2.5 years. You can do it. We
To
can't.
me.
We can. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, is that to me?
Maybe to
I
you.
can do it.
Maybe at Ep 6, everyone was still under the illusion that you were actually
I haven't come
abstaining from
clean yet.
alcohol.
See, this is why you got to keep up with the show, boys, because you're going to be bitterly disappointed when we have a few, what shall I say,
Wait till he
lies.
finds out you
Yeah.
lied and
Yeah.
had a beer a couple of weeks later.
And it only gets worse from there, the stuff that I lie about. So maybe we might lose a listener there.
But he
If you
said,
get up to
by
the-
the time you read this out, I've caught up.
Yeah,
So
up to
he's
Ep
gonna
23.
he's
He's
gonna
going to
smash
smash
it
it through. Well, shout out to him, mate. That's huge.
So what I wanted to do, just to spur people on to send some session confessions in.
Yep.
I reckon we do it. We bring it back.
Yep.
Over the next few weeks.
Mhm.
The best one, the best session confession we get.
Yep.
Give away a carton.
A carton.
Yeah.
Okay.
I reckon our maybe good friends at the Red Lion Hotel, cheapest beers in the north, maybe
Yeah.
they can help us out with a carton.
I reckon.
And I don't know, we'll say do it 3 or 4 weeks, leave it open.
Yep.
Best story over the month.
Yep.
We'll give them a carton.
Free carton, and I'll add on top of that, I'll buy you a $5 beer down the Red Line as well. You can get your
There you go.
carton, you get to spend time with me, and I'll buy you a beer there.
We
How's
want
that?
people to message in. We don't want, we
Okay.
don't want people to...
Redacted.
No,
No,
it's all good.
okay, that sounds good. Shout out to the Red
So
Line
we are
Hotel.
happy with that for another week.
Absolutely, good little app there. So we'll wrap it up there, Toddy.
Thanks for joining us for another good fun week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
And go everyone except for Max Verstappen tonight.
Yeah,
Hazel will be watching with great interest.
yeah, no worries, mate. We'll see about that.
See ya.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.